Alright, let's get into it. Migration. It's one of those topics that everyone has an opinion on, but not everyone stops to really think about. So today, I'm spilling the tea. No filters, no fluff, just real talk about what it means to move, to live, and to start over. So grab your coffee, tea, or whatever keeps you going, because this one is deep. Do you know someone who has migrated from their home to a new city or country? Of course I do. I feel like everyone's know someone, friends, family members, people I went to school with. Some left because they wanted to, new opportunities, chasing a dream, some like a fresh start, but others, they had to leave for safety, for survival, because staying just wasn't an option. And you know what is wild? Some of them talk about it like it was the best decision of their lives. New beginnings, new cultures, new adventures. But others, they tell stories of struggling to fit in facing discrimination, dealing with a new language, feeling out of place. It's not a one size fits all experience. Do you still live in the city where you were born? I think this one hits different depending on who you ask. If you still live where you were born, I bet you wonder, what if I left? What if you pack up and started fresh somewhere else? What will that even feel like? And if you have moved, you already know it's an adjustment. You have to reveal everything from scratch: new streets, new routines, new people. And I think no matter how much you wanted to live, there's always that moment where you think, did I make the right choice? How do you react when you see Central American immigrants in the street? Do you want the honest answer? I think a lot of us has been conditioned to react like a certain way. Sometimes with pity, sometimes with stereotypes, sometimes by not even noticing them. But when I actually stop to think, I see people who had to believe, who had to leave behind everything familiar, people who had to be brave enough to start over, people who have dreams, families, struggles, just like everyone else. And honestly, I think that they deserve respect and not judgment. How do you react when you see European or North American immigrants in the streets? Okay, I think this one is very interesting, because let's talk about like the double standard. When people from the US or Europe move somewhere, what do we call them? Expats. It's like, oh wow, how adventurous, they're traveling, experiencing like new cultures, living the dream. And but when someone from Latin America, Africa, or the Middle East migrates, they're immigrants. And suddenly people talk about law, borders, and policies. It's the same action moving to another country, but one is seen as glamorous and the other is seen as like a problem. And that right there, that's called privilege. Do you think that there should be borders in the world? Now, I think this is the $1 million question. Should even like border exist? In a perfect world, maybe not. Maybe people should be able to go wherever they feel safe and welcome. But in reality, borders create like order, stability, and a sense of national identity. I think the real question is, how do we manage them ethically? Because right now, some borders separate families, some turn people away who have nowhere else to go. Some are designed to keep certain people in and certain people out. And that's a conversation we need to have. Do you agree with your country's immigration policies? I think this depends on where I am from, but I think we need to be like honest. Most immigration policies, they're not exactly fair. Some people get welcomed with open arms, and others, they go through years of paperwork, crazy expensive fees, and still get denied. Some countries say they support refugees, but then make it impossible for them to get in. Others act like immigrants are a problem when in reality they contribute so much to society. Instead of treating migration as a threat, maybe countries should be more focused on managing it, like it in a fair, human, and sustainable way. At the end of the day, I think migration isn't just about policies, it's about people. How we treat migrants says everything about who we are as a society. So I think no, I don't really think. I know that the real question isn't just about borders or policies, it's about what kind of world we want to live in. One that welcomes or one that closes doors. And with that, I leave you to think about it, but I don't want you to forget to question everything, challenge like what you know and what you think, and most importantly, I I want you to stay human.